Hey, today I want to talk about an Indian film. It's called Sir, and I think it's available on Netflix called Is Love Enough, Sir? So I don't know why the title changed, but it's actually a 2018 film directed by Rohena Guerra, and it was shown in Cannes in 2018, but surprisingly got a two-year release date later in 2020. So I think it's actually been available on Netflix since 2020 or 2021. I'm not really sure, but it's a film about a love story, unrequited love story. Even that I kind of interpreted it, but it's about people from two different social class that they belong in, and the hurdles then can come between them, and a love story that seems almost impossible, and at times it even feels like a love story between like two different races, like how an animal of one species can't love from or get married to or have any kind of relationship with a species of different animal. It's like a rabbit and a duck. So I think in that way, I think this film has actually tremendously set its tone, and it has never been shy about that, and it has always known that what it is about, and it never pulled or pushed any punches. I think it's just right. And I think a year ago in 2019, there was a film anthology series called Love Stories, also on Netflix, and one of the short stories there had a similar tone, though that was much more pessimistic in tone. This is also enough pessimistic, but I wouldn't call it pessimistic. I just call it this film being realistic. So I think this film is beautifully shot. This film does not waste a moment of its time, and the actors that are in there totally convey the message, and the type of story that they're trying to tell. So there isn't any kind of mixed signals, or or thinking that audiences are trying to mislead them in some way or tell a fantasy story or a fairy tale story. It's none of that. It's just a real love story that they just wanted to say, and in that way I think this film totally succeeds. And the cinematography is so beautiful, and it was gorgeously shot. And the actress who plays the role of Ratna, she's actually also famous for, I guess, the role of Alice in Monsoon Wedding. If you've seen that Mira Nair's film, it is actually also quite good. But I think that Sir actually conveys quite different kind of tones, and sets apart its story from any other kind of recorded love story or film in this genre, in that sense that, like I said, when these things happening, even if you have any idea about what kind of class and caste system or things like that works in South Asia or in this region from Bangladesh where I am, and India is our neighboring country, you even have a simple inkling, you know that this kind of thing is absolutely frowned upon and it's never going to happen. And the film doesn't try to tone it down, or doesn't even try to be melodramatic. They just want to keep it light, and I think everybody should watch this film. This is a very beautiful film, and if you see it on Netflix, it's only, I guess, 1.5 hours, and it will be worth your time. And venture out in different type of films. That's why I'm saying this kind of films, and I try to venture out. So I give this film 4 out of 5.